Today we're diving into a topic that is often overlooked but can offer incredible benefits for future you, the health savings account, or HSAs. Today I'm going to share a strategy that can show just how powerful these accounts can be. When it comes to investment accounts, most people think of IRAs and 401ks because of their tax-free growth potential. But there's another option that flies under the radar: HSAs. While they're typically known for covering health expenses, with some strategic planning, they can be much more beneficial for future you. The biggest kicker for HSAs is the triple tax advantage that they offer. Let's break it down. Contributions to HSAs are tax deductible, reducing your taxable income in the year you make a contribution, just like a 401k or traditional IRA. Next, you got tax-free growth. Just like IRAs and 401ks, the funds in an HSA can be invested and grow tax-free over time. And third, tax-free withdrawals for qualified medical expenses. When you use HSA funds for qualified medical expenses, the distributions are tax-free, just like Roth IRAs. This means there's a possibility that you wouldn't have to pay taxes on any money you contribute to or invest in an HSA, a benefit that doesn't exist in any other investment vehicle. Now, if you only use your HSA to pay for medical expenses annually, it'd still be a great tool, but there's an even better way to take advantage of the tax-free growth. The strategy is to fund your HSA to the maximum limit and actually pay for any medical expenses out of pocket. And this allows all that money in that account to grow and then be invested for the long term. Now, as we age, healthcare expenses are inevitable. And so by allowing your HSA to grow, you're building this robust financial cushion for future you. There's an additional flexibility that shows up after you turn age 65, and that's that you can withdraw money from the account for any reason without penalty. If it's for a qualified medical expense, you'll still be able to do it tax-free, but if it's not, you'll just have to pay income tax on the money you distribute, just like a traditional IRA or 401k. So even if you're fortunate to have low or minimal healthcare expenses over your life, you can know your HSA funds won't go to waste. One quick thing I want to clarify: HSA funds are not like flexible spending accounts or FSAs. With FSAs, there's this use it or lose it concept that doesn't exist with HSAs, so you don't have to worry about contributing money this year and then losing it the next. Now let's talk about reimbursing past expenses with HSAs. This is a fun one. If you fund your HSA and pay for medical expenses out of pocket, you can actually reimburse those medical expenses at any time, provided you were covered by an HSA when the expense happened and you kept the receipt. This means, for example, that if 10 years down the road you needed some cash, you could actually reimburse yourself for expenses you had today. This flexibility of expense reimbursement offers a unique financial planning opportunity and another layer of value for the HSA. Now, of course, if you have medical expenses and you don't have the extra cash flow to cover them, use your HSA dollars. That's what they're for. But if you can manage to cover the costs, or you just have small healthcare costs in general, allowing the money to stay invested in the HSA and grow for the long run is one of the best investment strategies you can implement. All of these strategies can be really fun to implement, but you're going to want to make sure you follow all of the rules. So definitely work with a financial advisor or an accountant to make sure you're not breaking them. Thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment with a question you want me to answer. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.